Hello Chasitopians, and welcome back to my channel.
Don't you wanna vibe just one more time, baby? Don't you miss having me by your side? When we used to ride all night.
Welcome back, you guys. I'm so happy to be here, back on my channel again, making new content like I said I would. Consistency is like amazing, and I'm just so glad that I can do it finally. Anyways, first things first, I have to show you guys my new thing. Okay, I don't want to say what it is till I show you. So here we go. This is Sammy, my new plant. It's a snake plant, and I heard snake plants are the easiest to take care of, so that's why I got a snake plant, because I want to start my plant collection because I want to be a plant girl. Literally, everybody said I was gonna kill it. I'm gonna try to keep it alive. I'm gonna see what this plant life is all about. So, well, Chastity, something looks different. Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm filming in a different spot in my house. I'm trying out different lighting and scenery options just to kind of, you know, get a feel for how I want my videos to look going forward. I'm trying to put a lot more effort into my video editing and the quality of my videos since I'm gonna take off on this YouTube journey. I just want to make sure that I'm making quality, good videos, and I'm trying my best to make them look as aesthetic as possible. Anyways, that's enough of my rando thoughts. It's time to get into today's video topic. Today's topic is going to be staying disciplined. Something that we all struggle with to a certain extent, even if you struggle with it a little bit, or if you wrestle with it daily like me. I'm one of those people who wrestles with it daily. Discipline is so important. It's just how you dictate your day, how you go about doing things, if you get them done, if you don't get them done, trying to get them done, the effort you put behind getting them done. And it's just important for everyone to have, and I know a lot of people struggle with it, so I want to go ahead and talk about it today. So this is my video about discipline and routine. Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind when I think about discipline is action. Like, are you gonna do something? Like, are you going to get it done? To have discipline is to make sure you hit everything on your list daily. It's making yourself move forward, making yourself go out and get stuff done. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is taking action. I think this is most important because, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, I literally have to throw myself out the bed sometimes. And I know everybody has those days where they're like, I gotta throw myself out the bed. And for me, that's most days. But as soon as I throw myself out the bed and I'm up and I'm moving, like, then my day begins and I'm cool, I'm good, I can get things done. So if you just remember to get up and get ready, I think your day could be a lot more productive. And even if that looks like, you know, an incentive. Oh, well, if I get up, then I'll get myself a Starbucks today. Or if I get up, I'll take myself to Dunkin' and get a bagel. Like, whatever you have to do. It doesn't have to be food-centered. That was just an example. Especially, like, we're not trying to spend a lot of money. But just, like, giving yourself an incentive. Or just thinking about how much better your day is going to go if you go ahead and get up and just do what you're setting out to do. Like, the day is gonna come regardless. Do you want to wake up at 7:30 and feel good and get so done, or do you want to wake up at 12:30 in the afternoon and have a less productive day and just dwell in your misery because you've now wasted 5 or 6 hours of the day that you could have been using to work towards your goals? Taking action is pretty self-explanatory. Like, I don't have to really elaborate on that one a lot. It's really just throwing yourself into the day and attacking it, tackling it, getting everything done. The second thing, post everything. Post your goals. Post it up on your mirror, post it on your bathroom mirror, post it on your bed, post it on your phone, post it in your kitchen. Write notes to yourself. Tell yourself what you need to get done and stick to it. Like, if you have a daily routine, post it in not just one place, but post it in multiple places. That has really helped me a lot. When I write it on my calendar, I put it in my phone, and I write it on my dresser on a piece of paper. And then, like, I even put some stuff on my mirror just to remember, hey, you have to do X, Y, and Z. You have to do ABC. You have to get it done today. And there's no excuse as to why you shouldn't, because you have ample time and ample opportunity to do it. So if you just post things to remind yourself, you will remember to get it done. There's even times when I have to post stuff in my car because I'll get in my car and I'll remember that I forgot something and I'll have to go back in the house and get it and try again. Basically, just post your everyday stuff that you need everywhere and, like, make sure you remember to do it if you're a forgetful person like me. Number 3, remember your why. This one really helps me also because it's like, why am I doing this? Because I'm kind of in that headspace a lot where I'm like, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And if you just remember why you're doing it, that's gonna be enough fuel alone to keep you going. Because it's like, why am I going through all this trouble? But then you remember that end goal that you're trying to reach, and like keep track of how close you are, because it's like the closer you are, you're like, I can't give up now. I only have 1 more day or 2 more weeks. Like, I'm so close, you know? And so keeping track of your time, of your timeline, of how long you have till you get something done is really important. Just remembering why you're working towards it. For me, with weight loss, I definitely struggle with the timeline, because it's like, you want to lose weight in 3 weeks, but you have to lose weight in 3, 6, 9, 12 months. It takes time to lose weight, and so like, it's not gonna happen overnight. But when I'm remembering that why, that body that I want, that lifestyle that I want, the healthy life journey that I want to continue, then it makes it easier for me to remember, okay, this is why I started, and this is why I'm going to finish. That can be with anything though. It can be with apartment searching, the new car you want to buy at the end of the year, the MacBook you've been saving for. Like, yeah, I want to go to dinner Friday, but that last $100 could help me get my MacBook. Like, when you start thinking like that, thinking, oh, I need that MacBook to edit my videos, or whatever you do with that MacBook for college, whatever. You remember why you need it, why you started saving for it, and then it'll help you feel better about not spending that money and saving that money instead. One thing that I found that helps me achieve a lot more of my goals is setting smaller goals inside of your bigger goals. So like, we all have this one big broad goal. I want to save $10,000, or I want to lose 100 pounds, whatever it is. You have to set smaller goals inside those bigger goals to help you feel like you're doing something. For me, that's what it is. I want to lose 100 pounds, but say I only lost 1 pound last week. Like, that would like make me depressed. But if you remember, like, okay, my goal for this month was to lose 10 to 15 pounds. So that 10 to 15 pounds at the end of this month is gonna go towards my 100 pounds. And then it's not gonna look like such a small, minuscule gain. It's gonna look like something bigger, because you set a smaller goal and you hit that goal and you're moving on to your second smaller goal. So it just snowballs into this bigger, broader thing that you're working towards. And then before you know it, you'll be there. One thing I know that comes along with goals is prioritizing. And that's something that I struggle with in my everyday life, constantly prioritizing, because like, I want a new pair of jeans, but I need to move out. So that little bit of money has to go towards my bigger goal. You have to remember what's important. And it goes with like remembering your why. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. What's important? What is number 1 on your list? Like, make a list and rank your goals, and then figure out what's most important to you, which you need to accomplish first, and then go from there. And once you hit all those goals, then do whatever you want to do. But prioritizing is going to help you make sure that you hit the important ones first. Like, I want to go out to dinner, but I know I got to pay my car insurance. I know I got to pay my car note, whatever. Get that done first, and then come back when you have your extra spending money, your extra time, your extra whatever. But first, hit the ones that are most important to you. For me right now, it's been weight loss, and I feel like, I've had this conversation with my mom, like, I feel like once I lose my weight, I'll be able to be more confident and do more things that I wasn't able to do before. And she thinks it's like, you know, something different, but that's how I feel. So weight loss is number 1 on my list. So I have to not go out, not eat, not drink, not do any of those kind of things when I'm trying to work towards that goal. And that's me prioritizing, like, is it important to me or not? You have to make that decision. This morning, I can give for an example, I had a lot to do. I'm trying to get approved for an apartment, and I had to go and pick up check stubs and do money orders and all that kind of stuff, but I also wanted to film videos. Well, right now I had to prioritize, and even though I want to start making income off YouTube, I want to start monetizing my videos, I also have to think about me moving out and how that process has to happen in order for me to actually sign a lease or submit the application, all that stuff. So I had to prioritize. I had to go run and do all that stuff first, and then come back and film my video. And it worked out because I still got to do all the things that I set out to do today, and I feel good, and I'm moving forward with the apartment. So that's just one example of a way that you can prioritize. There's many ways you can prioritize. You can prioritize many things at one time. I kind of did that this morning. Like, I prioritized the apartment and I prioritized video making, but one was more important than the other. I decided which one. I went and got that done first, then I had time to do the other. And it often works out if you do it the way that you're meant to do it, and if you take care of the things that you need to take care of first, it often works out that everything is good. You can get everything you need done and still have a little time for yourself. This one is so imperative, you guys. Know your weaknesses. Know your kryptonite, because literally that is gonna be like your sink or swim. Like, know your weaknesses. If you know when you get around that one friend, you are gonna go crazy, spend all your money, eat out, drink, live it up. Like, you have to set boundaries. If your friends don't understand, you need new friends. But your friends will understand most likely because they're your friends. And like I said, they don't, they need to go. But if you know you get around that one friend or that one friend group and they're like, let's party, let's spend it all, let's throw it out, like, that's not gonna be good for you. Or if you know you're trying to lose weight and all your friend wants to do is mukbang and eat or whatever they want to do, like, you gotta cut that out. You can't be around that one friend, or like speak to that one friend, communicate with that one friend, but like literally know your weaknesses. I know my weakness is food. I cannot stop at the drive-thru. I cannot DoorDash. I had to delete apps off my phone. Like, I know my weaknesses, and it's food. If your weakness is spending money, stay out the stores. If your weakness is procrastination, find ways to combat that. Like, I'm gonna make another video obviously about like some of these things in more finer detail, but like, you have to know your weaknesses. You have to know what makes you procrastinate, what makes you stall, what makes you forget what you're doing, and then act upon it. You have to cut those things out of your life and really focus on what you want. And like, that goes with prioritizing. What's more important, your goals or your wants? Like, we want to do this, but what do we need? What are we working towards? And once you remember the bigger picture and the why into which you started, like, a lot of these points go together, but like, you remember, you prioritize, you remember your why, and you remember your smaller goals inside your bigger goals, and you remember that you woke up early today to get this done, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna get it done. Like, I have to get it done because this is the precedent that I'm setting. Know your weakness and learn how to combat it. Like I said, I had to delete DoorDash, I had to delete the food apps off my phone because I literally could not. I had to eat all the time, and like, I had to delete all that stuff because it was just in my face. And yeah, another thing is, like, I'll get on Instagram and I'll look at my explore page and it was full of skinny women, full of the Kardashians, full of Ariana Grande, full of weight loss transformations, and it was a weakness for me because I would look at it and I would get super discouraged because I'd be like, I'm not them, I don't look like that, and it would make me not want to work harder. It would make me want to just lay in my misery, and I had to learn how to get out of that. So now my explore page is full of quotes and like earth tones and plants and things that make me feel good. And so I've kind of revamped my social media to work for me and not against me, and that's the type of thing you have to do. You have to learn yourself, learn how to combat your weaknesses, and just take action. My final point kind of goes back to something we already kind of talked about when we were talking about combating those weaknesses, getting around that one friend. The last point is to find friends that will hold you accountable, or find people in your life that will hold you accountable and make you achieve your goals, whether you want to do it or not. People who push you and push you and push you and make sure that you're getting stuff done. And I get it, like, not everybody wants to be babied, not everybody wants people checking in on them 24/7. I'm like that. Like, I'm pretty much independent. I don't really want people in my business, but at the same time, I do need accountability, which is partially why this YouTube channel works for me, because I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, and I'm gonna feel crazy if I don't do it down the road. I already feel crazy because I started my weight loss journey 2 years ago, and then I backtracked, but now I'm getting back on track. And that's fine, because I can look back and be like, wow, accountability. I said this, I'm gonna do this. And just having people, the right people in place around you, it's important. It's really important. It's gonna take you way farther than if you were around people who were knocking you down constantly. This might mean reinventing yourself, reinventing the group around you, finding new people to speak to. I know it's kind of hard with COVID and all to find new people to hang out with, but like, it's important. And if it's important enough to you, you will go forth and do it. And until you realize all these things around you and their role in your life and how you respond to them, your self-awareness, how people treat you, how people are helping you achieve your goals, until you sit down and really get to know yourself and everything around you, you're not gonna be able to move forward. And I know this for a fact because I've been going through this journey of finding myself, finding just my self-awareness, my inner awareness. And it's just something that's very important to work towards, is self-awareness and knowing yourself and knowing people around you and how everything just affects your life and plays a role in forging the new person that you're trying to become. Just to recap, like, everything that I've said in this video, basically, number one, take action. Hop out the bed in the morning, get ready, set your alarm, be excited for the day. Take action. Number 2, post your goals around you. Make your space reflect who you want to be, whether it's a dream board, note cards, postcards to yourself, any kind of thing, letters, schedules, routines. Just post it around you and remember what you're doing. Number 3, don't forget your why. Always remember your why. Why are you doing it? Why are you working towards it? Why did you start? The why is so important. And when you look back on that why, you're gonna be like, yes, I am gonna get it done. Number 4, don't forget to set your smaller goals inside of your bigger goals so that you can feel like you're doing something and you're working towards something, and it doesn't feel like that bigger goal is so unattainable. It feels like you're slowly attaining it with smaller goals that you're achieving. And celebrate yourself. Don't forget to celebrate yourself after you achieve those goals. Number 5, don't forget to prioritize. Prioritizing is going to help you organize your life, figure out what's important to you, figure out what you need to work towards first, and just get it done. Number 6, know your weaknesses and figure out a way to combat them. Delete, change, boundaries, whatever you need to do, figure out those weaknesses and combat them like it's your life depending on it, because it is. Number 7, switch up your friend group, switch up your acquaintances, the people that you have around you. Don't let that nasty energy into your life. Make sure only positive vibes are coming to you. Make sure you're surrounded by people who support you, who love you, and who force you to take accountability for your life and move forward. That is really all I have to say about discipline. Like, discipline is short and sweet and straight to the point, and that is exactly how I want this video to be, because I want you to get the point. You need discipline in your life. You need structure in your life. You need these few things that I just told you to grow, develop, and just chase that new version of yourself that you've been wanting for so long. You have to have some discipline in your life. You have to follow through with things, and it's just the most important part of becoming. Let me know down below if you guys liked this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. You guys are so awesome, and I've been feeling the love. I'm almost to 2K subscribers, so I'm getting ready to celebrate. I don't know if you guys want me to make a cake or just get some balloons or something, but like, definitely gonna celebrate my 2,000 subscribers, and I just cannot wait to see what else is ahead for me. I will leave you to ponder on the things that I've just said, and I will see you guys next time on my channel. Adios, Chasitopians. Mwah.